Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Intermediate Guitar video number 10. In this video, we're going to continue to do some exercises. In this case, we're going to do more like 3-note per string. Might be a little extra stuff in there. But for the most part, it'll be like groups. I don't want to say groups of 3. It'll just be 3 notes per string. You'll see what I mean here in a second. So the first exercise we're going to use, starting on the low E string, the 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, back to the 5th. So if you think about that shape, you get 1 E and 2 E and 3, 5, 7, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5. We're going to take that shape and you're going to ascend through all 6 strings playing that exact same shape. Then you're going to go up a fret and put your pinky up to the 8th fret, and now for descending it's going to go 8, 6, 4, 6, and then you're going to do that same thing on every string descending, all 6 of them, 8, 6, 4, 6. Now if you want to set the metronome to be more like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and then 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and versus 1 E and a 2 E and a. If you want to set it that way to be more precise and feel more strictly, what's the word for that? Held to the beat more strictly, do that for now, but then eventually switch to 16th notes to kind of test how good you play, how steadily you play on your own, okay? So you're going to take that exercise and ascend. Descending, you're gonna go up a fret and ascend again. Up a fret, do the descending shape. Up fret, ascending shape. Up fret, descending shape. But that shape never changes the whole time. This isn't a scale or anything. It's just an exercise. Doing that same shape over and over again. On this channel, I refer to that as your major shape because it's the first 3 notes of any major scale. You know, if you play here, that's the first 3 notes of a G major scale. Major scale starts off with a whole step and a whole step, okay? Now, you're gonna learn that same exercise, but in the minor shape, which is a whole step, half step. So then you're gonna go 3, 5, 6, 5 for your ascending shape. So you're gonna do 3, 5, 6, 5 on each of the 6 strings ascending. Up a fret, and now your pinky's gonna start on the 7th fret. You're gonna get 7, 6, 4, 6, 7, 6, 4, 6 for your descending. Okay, and then you just keep, up a fret, same thing you do for ascending, up a fret, descending, over and over again. Got a little sloppy there. There we go. Now this exercise, if you could see me, you'll have noticed I'm using my pointer finger, my ring finger, my pinky finger, my ring finger. If you can't see me, I just told you what I'm using. Now, you're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna go pointer, middle, ring, middle. Same shape, same notes, same everything you just did, only you're gonna use a different grouping of fingers. Now, again, I know I am not using a metronome because I think it would be very annoying for you to hear me talking, playing guitar sloppily a lot of the time, and listening to that metronome all the way through one of these videos. So I'll just remind you, you should use a metronome when you practice. We all should. When I'm not on this camera in front of you guys, I use a metronome when I practice. I just don't do it on the videos because I feel like it would be annoying. Okay? Anyhow, now, the whole point behind doing pointer, middle, ring, middle instead is it spreads your hand out a little bit different. And it gets you used to doing that same pattern, only using different fingers. Because I find that the farther up the fretboard you go, as those frets get smaller, it's harder to pack your pinky in there. So it's better to get used to doing things with the other three minus the pinky, because sometimes you just don't have room for it. So that's the first two shapes and exercises. You got the major shape, the minor shape, with two different fingerings. Now we're going to do the diminished shape. The diminished shape is a half step, whole step shape. So in this case, it's going to be 3, 5, 6, 3, 4, 6, 4, 3, 4, 6, 4. That's your ascending shape. 3, 4, 6, 4. Up a fret, and now you're going to have 7, 5, 4, 5, 7, 5, 4, 5, 5, 4, 5, 7, 5, 4, 5 for your descending shape. So you've got a half step, whole step between the fingers, basically. That's the same deal. Ascend and descend with that. Set your metronome, ascend, descend for as long as you can at a certain speed. Take a break, rest. It's kind of like, going to the gym when you lift weights or something. You don't do a set and then immediately do another set. You take a little break in between there. So kind of exhaust your hand a little bit. Not all the way to full exhaustion, but kind of, work it up and then maybe add a BPM on your rest and then come back and do it again. So now we got that shape. Now we're going to do one that covers more than one string to equal your 4 notes, but it's still kind of overlaying the same idea. So what we're going to do is let's go back to the major shape, for example. So you're still going to go 3, 5, 7, 5. But the 5, 7, 5 is going to be on the next string up. The 3 will be on the low E string. The 5, 7, 5 will be on the A string. Okay, so you got 3 on the low E, 5, 7, 5 on the A, 3 on the A, 5, 7, 5 on the D, 3 on the D, 5, 7, 5 on the G, 3 on the G, 5, 7, 5 on the B, then 3 on the B, 5, 7, 5 on the high E. Okay? And that's, if you just wanted to finish it out there. Okay? Now for your descending, what we're going to do is go up your half step like you're supposed to. And now we're up on the 8th fret. You're going to have 8 on the high E and then 6, 4, 6 on the B. So it's the exact inverse of what you just did for your ascending. Okay? So you've got 8 on the high E, 6 on the B, 4 on the B, 6 on the B, 8 on the B, 6 on the G, 4 on the G, 6 on the G, 8 on the G, 6 on the D, 4 on the D, 6 on the D, 8 on the D, 6 on the A, 4 on the A, 6 on the A, 8 on the A, 6 on the low E, 4 on the low E, 6 on the low E, and then you would start that ascending pattern over. Only now it would be, you'd be up a half step. So now it would be 5 on the low E, 7 on the A, 9 on the A, 7 on the A, 5 on the A, and continue on from there. So Okay, so there's some 3-note per string kind of exercises. I know that last one is not really 3-note per string, but if you think about it, you're using the same exact shape you were, only the beginning note is just one string down from the other 3 notes of your 1E and so 1E and okay. And then you could do that same exercise of the string skip in there with your minor shape. Whoa. And then with the diminished shape. Just keep practicing those things up and down along with what we covered in the last episode and get those fingers really moving around. You're going to do awesome. Just take your time, get those things worked in your hand to where they're muscle memory, and then just really cook it out with the metronome until you can really move them around. Have a wonderful day. I'm sure you're going to do awesome. Thank you for watching.